So a cheeky backpack tour is kind of long overdue, and a couple of people have asked for it, so here we go. Here's my backpack tour. So, we might as well start with the most interesting stuff first, I suppose. Let's get straight in. I have an unusual horseless headless horseman's head taker, which is kind of just the cop-out kind of unusual that people get. They can craft it out of unusual, and it's not tradable and all. It's useless, and it's just an Islander reskin, essentially. I mean, the way I kind of got this is I pretty much just went onto an achievement server, and through that you can get the unusual haunted metal scrap, and you can then craft it out of whatever it takes to craft it. I can't remember. That's how I got it anyway. So it's not tradable and pretty much pointless. Let's move on to more interesting stuff. Now, the most prized possession in my whole arsenal, the specialised killstreak bat saber with a mandarin sheen. Possibly the worst sheen, but you know, it's a bat saber. The point is, it's a bat saber. It's incredible. I love this weapon. I actually managed to unbox this weapon incredibly. I was like, oh man, it'd be awesome to get a bat saber. And then lo and behold, a bat saber came out the box, and it was just like, oh my god, no. And then I stuck a specialised killstreak kit on it just because, why the hell not? It's a bat saber, so who cares? But yeah, that is pretty much my prized possession, essentially. And moving on, we have a load of reskins. Not reskins, why did I say reskins? We have a load of mercenary grade weapons. We have a lightning rod, which is probably the only reskin I actually use. Although you also use this grenade launcher, but that's because I haven't got any more grenade launcher skins. I just got that and I thought, oh, it's a skin, I'll use it, why not? But yeah, most of these skins are kind of like that. Literally, can you get any worse than that skin? You literally cannot get worse than that. Yes, I unboxed it as well. It's it's kind of a ad for not unboxing. Just don't unbox because you'll get crap like this. I mean, I did get a strange SMG as well, but you know, really, this is not worth it. It's just not. Mind you, I did get that in a box, but we'll gloss over that. Oh, a strange SMG. I kind of like it. I don't use it very much, but it's festive and it looks cool. Now we've got a few cosmetics, all mercenary grade cosmetics. I think some of the cosmetics that have recently been added are really good cosmetics, especially the Phobos filter. I think it's possibly my favourite cosmetic of all time, and luckily I got it in a strange, and it's fantastic. I love it for the pyro, it just looks badass. I've also got the Roboot, which is pretty cool. I got a strange Graylian as well, which was pretty surprising. I was pretty happy to unbox that. That was cool. I use that on my spy all the time. As you can see, I've got several points on it. Head full of hot air, classic. I also got a strange universal translator, which is possibly one of the worst cosmetics ever, but you know, I still use it because it's strange. And then we've got a life support system, it's kind of cool. Nutcracker wrench, basically Australian. I mean, look at that skin, it's pretty much an Australian. Yeah, and that. And now let's move on to the strangers. These are some of my favourite weapons. Now I got a specialised killstreak big earner kit, and I was like, well, I might as well use it. But I thought, no, I'll get a strange one, and I'll use it on that. So I did, and I ended up getting a pretty cool weapon out of it. But the problem is, the big earner is like my least favourite spy knife. I really don't like using this weapon. For some reason, I always used to use it, but now I just never use it, because, I don't know, really, I just never use it. And it's a really nice weapon as well, so it's kind of a waste, but I suppose one day I'll do something with it. But yeah, and I've got a few bot killers. My blood bot killer medigun, which I got from a tour, which was pretty cool, and a blood bot killer minigun, which I bought not too long ago. I don't know why I bought it, it was kind of an impulse buy, but it's pretty cool. It's a strange minigun, I got no problem with it. And my rust bot killer scattergun, which I bought ages ago now. It's my first scattergun, strange scattergun that I ever got, and I've used it ever since, and it's been a valuable asset to me. My strange rescue ranger, which is pretty much the best kind of shotgun for the engineer, really. You might as well get a strange one. Not that you'll get many kills with it, but you know, it's cool to have a strange one. And that crap that got given to everyone. More importantly, we have a genuine specialised killstreak Hamshank, which is just fantastic. I got a specialised killstreak fabricator through MVM. I was like, yes, a Hamshank one, I'm going to use that. Same with the Kritzkrieg one as well. I got that through MVM. I was like, oh my god, I literally have to use it. So I got a vintage one for no reason whatsoever, other than it was a vintage. I thought, well, there's a bit more interesting than a unique one, so I got it. And it's in Villainous Violet, which is the best sheen, I think, in my opinion. And also a vintage Cloak and Dagger, for just because it's a vintage one. I bought it off the market ages ago, and I just used it ever since. It's just more interesting than a unique one, I suppose, isn't it? Now, here's my small little metal reserve, I suppose. It's just some metal. I mean, rec, you know, the classic. I've got a few fabricators here. They're all pretty naff ones, to be honest. Probably never going to make any of them. Possibly I'll make the Jag one day, but not anytime soon. But yeah, they're all pretty naff, to be honest. If anyone wants any of these specialised killstreak kits, get in touch and I'll give them to you. I don't particularly want them. I'm never going to sell them. I'm never going to use them. I mean, if you want them, get in contact and I'll send them to you or something. I don't know. Of course, the backpack tour wouldn't be complete without several crates, so I've got several of them. There's a couple of shitty noisemakers which you never use. I've got a shit ton of robot parts from MVM, which I've got to use in a fabricator at some point. And I've got my coins from various contract things. And I've got my key reserve as well. Currently I'm saving up for an Australian, so it's probably going to be an Australian knife, I think. I've got all these keys at the moment. I'm up to 18 now, so soon I'll be getting an Australian. Yes. And my taunts. I've only got 3 taunts. Like, I've got the box trot, which is the best taunt. I've got this Director's Vision one, which again I just got from achievement farming. And I also got the Deep Fried Desire, which is possibly my favourite scout taunt. It's just fantastic, I love it. And then of course we get on to a load of boring weapons. They're just weapons. I've got a few kill streak ones, but other than that they're just unique weapons, really. Nothing interesting there, just some weapons. And then we've got a festive SMG, a few more weapons. Then we've got a load of cosmetics, but is it really that interesting? No. I'll probably save them for some other video. But yeah, I haven't really got that many cosmetics, you know, in hindsight. Most of them are like Halloween crap and stuff that isn't tradable and just a load of wank, basically. But I've got a few cosmetics that I particularly enjoy, like the Trailblazer's really cool. And the Flamboyant Flamenco, I absolutely love this hat, it's great. But yeah, so I suppose that was a quick backpack tour of everything I have. My backpack isn't really that extensive, but you know, it's pretty cool still. I've got a few nice items I particularly like, and really it just kind of goes to show that the longer you spend on this game, the more items you're going to get, basically. You know, the longer you're on here, you're going to end up getting items, as simple as that. Whether you buy them or trade for them or anything like that, you're going to end up with a shit ton of weapons and a shit ton of crates, and if you play MVM, a shit ton of robot parts. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.